I don't see any real distinction between being and doing. I don't see being as some static thing that somehow opposes doing. I see them as completely like intertwined and the same thing. I mean, yeah. I mean, we always seem to be doing something, you know, and a lot of our doing seems to be directed at some sort of future goal. You know, if I do this, then I will get here. If I I think a lot of it is rooted in our our need to know ourselves, to know who we are. You know, if we're doing something to get somewhere, you know, if we are a seeker, then we have a purpose. You know, I think it's a lot to do with purpose. If you're a seeker who one day is going to find what you're looking for, then you know who you are. You're a seeker. You've got a path. You've got a goal. And there's nothing wrong with any of this. This is what we do. But the real question is, what are we really seeking? What are we really seeking? And I think you're right. I think it's really it's all about knowing who we are. It's about the question that kind of underlies all of our doing is who am I? Like who am I really? Because I think on some level we all know that we are not separate from life, that we are life, and that life is complete. Now this is what we are is already at rest. You know, what we are doesn't need to do anything to complete itself. What we are doesn't need to become anything. Like you could say, yeah, being is already being. Being doesn't need to do anything to become being. But within this being that is always present, yeah, there seems to be this game of doing and trying to become. You know, within being, there appears to be this play of becoming. You know, I am this. I want to become that. I am this. I am something. I need to do something to become something else. Or I'm unenlightened. I need to do something to become enlightened. I am sad. I am unhappy. I am angry. I am fearful. What can I do? What can I do to become not angry, not fearful, to become enlightened, to become complete? Really, you know, it's like I am incomplete. What can I do to become complete? I think so much of our doing activity is kind of it comes from the sense that we are incomplete, and that we can go out there in the world and do lots of stuff, and maybe one day that will make us complete somehow. And it's does it really work like that? I mean, that's the question. Does it really work like that? Doesn't. We go out and we do and we do and we do and we do and we do, and we still feel incomplete. And I guess that will just carry on until something more fundamental is looked at, something that underlies all of that doing. You know, that all kind of carries on until you stop and ask the question: well, actually, you know, am I incomplete? Is what I am incomplete? Do I need to go out into the world to complete myself? And of course, I'm not saying. Of course, there's nothing. There can't be anything wrong with going out into the world and doing. You know, trying to improve yourself, or to save the planet, or to awaken people, or trying to raise people's consciousness. Like that's can't be anything fundamentally wrong with any of that. But I wonder where much of this activity comes from. Like where it begins. Is it coming out of incompleteness? Like, are you going out there to try and save the world because you feel incomplete? And if that's happening, what you'll probably end up doing is just bringing more incompleteness into the world. It's just going to, incompleteness feeds on incompleteness, you know. But then people ask, of course, well, if you truly saw that you were complete, surely then you would just not do anything. You know, surely it's, in a way, isn't it dangerous in a way to see that you are complete? Because then, why would you do anything? Why would you go out and try and help anyone? Why would you go out and try and save the environment or help the world in any way if you saw that you were already complete? That's what people think. That's what people think. That people think that you need to, that action must come out of incompleteness.